First, you need to remove the battery. I am going to remove 10 screws on the bottom. 1 screw is hiding inside the battery slot. All the screws we just removed it, all are same size. Now remove the viewfinder. There is like a small plastic lock. You press it and just slide it out. Then there is 4 screws on the each side. You need to remove that one. Then you can see a small dial on the viewfinder. Inside there is like a really small screw. That one is like a really hard to remove it, so you need to give like a little bit more pressure to take that off. I didn't take this one off right now, but end of the video you can see it. The viewfinder is like really hard to remove it, so make sure you remove that one. Now you need to take 3 screws out from the HDMI side. Okay guys, so this screw and this screw is the same thing, but this one over here is like a really small screw. So when you put it back, you need to make sure you put this small screws there. On the microphone side, there is a 2 screw. You need to remove it. You guys can see I was using sticky notepad to draw picture and note. Then all the screws I put it inside and fold it and put it away. That way I will know exactly where that screw goes in. SD card slot, you have 2 screws, one over here, one over here. If it's hard to remove the leather hand grip pad, use a little bit of heat, then it will come right off. You could use like hair blower or heating gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws. You need to take it off. So the screws, you need to make sure that's a different one. So okay, these 2 screw size are bigger compared to this 2. Okay, so make sure you put the longer one on this side. So I took 1, 2, and 3. I took 3 black screws, all are same size. Now one behind the LCD screen. Now work around it and trying to take the the back cover off. You guys can see I was struggling a little bit to open the cover because I forgot to remove the viewfinder small screw I was talking about. Make sure you remove that one. Also, like when you lifting up the cover, you need to be like really careful because there is a ribbon cable that connected to your screen is in your way. So what you have to do, you need to lift up your back cover like a 45-degree angle, then use your plastic a tool to remove that lock from the ribbon cable, then it will come right off. Alright guys, so this ribbon right here from the LCD was holding onto this socket right there. So on this side there's like a small plastic lock, see that? This is the one that's holding it. So right now it's open position. When you put it down, it's going to be on lock position. But this one has to be like really careful. Remove it though. Also, you need to take the the viewfinder, the middle screw out, and then only will come out. There is 2 ribbon cable that holding the viewfinder. You can use a plastic tool to remove the lock, or you can use a nail. Sometimes I use a nail, sometimes I use the plastic one. I think the nail one is work a little bit easy for me because you can feel the the lock, because that lock is like really small. Also, you need to completely remove the the leather grip. There is like 1 small screw is hiding underneath. There is a small black stuff is keep moving around. I think it's look like a sensor. It's like really hard for me to work on it. So what I did, I used like a paint tape and tape it. That way it's easy for me to work on. Now we are going to take the top cover off. So when you're taking the top cover off, on the right side corner I will point it. That side screw, when you're unscrewing it, you need to be like really careful because there is some kind of magnet in between that motherboard. When I was trying to take that screw off, it went inside and holding to that magnet, so I couldn't even pull it out. After I take the cover off, I remove the the screw. So make sure when you are doing it, when you come to that part, you need to be a little bit careful because the screws goes inside. It's going to be hard for you to remove it. Also remove all the ribbon cable that attached to the top part. On this side I took the small black one, and this side also I took a small black one. Alright guys, so I got 4 chrome screws. So one is from here, right here, and one here, and one here, and one here. That's like a 4 of them. And one over here, that was a black, the long one I got. See, this is the long one. It's got from here. And now I am missing 1 screw inside, so when I open it I can get that. Now we need to simply pull it. I think this one also we need to remove it, so this cable also I'm going to remove. Take your time and slowly pull out. Now we need to remove 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we need to take all this, cable out. This one also has the plastic thing. There you go. Take your time and slowly remove the heating tape. We have to reuse this one, so you need to be a little bit careful when you're removing it. This one also has a plastic lock. Here you go. This one has a lock, this one doesn't have no lock. We have another one right here. Before you pull the motherboard out, you need to make sure all the ribbon cable are removed. Some of the ribbon cables are like really small. When you work on this project, you need to be like extra careful because one small mistake is gonna mess up everything. So take your time, do slowly. To open the camera, you don't need like a really expensive tools, because I was just using like the smartphone repair kit tools. Like it comes with a small Phillips head screwdrivers and some plastic puller and stuff. The only thing that I bought to do this project, that was magnifying glass. Most of the stuff is like really small, so you can see nothing from your eyesight. So some of the stuff you could buy from Dollar Tree, like a tweezer, plastic containers to put everything nice and clean. Finally I was able to remove the motherboard from the camera. After that I figured out all the problems, so ended up put it back everything together and send it to the shop to replace the motherboard. If you guys have any questions regarding about this issue, you could send me a message. This is the first time I'm opening a camera to do this kind of stuff, so if you guys have any question, you could just send me a message. I will try to help you out. Good luck with your project. Hope you like this video. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Also share this video with your friends and family. Until I see you next time, stay blessed.